All right, so we are continuing our voyage into quadratics as am basically talking to myself because we have students that don't want to listen, but it's okay. All right, so previously this week we talked about quadratics in standard form. Yesterday was inequality or quadratic inequalities. Today is vertex form. Now, vertex form is kind of interesting, okay? And it's a little backwards in one part of it. All right. If we zoom in, okay, this is our original equation for our, you know, quadratic and vertex form. It has a minus right there. That is going to really throw around that h value kind of weird. Okay. Now, our axis of symmetry is h, so that would go there, kind of like we had, and our vertex is hk. So some of this is a little bit easier than what we had before. There's not an equation to plug it into. We don't have to do negative b over 2a. We don't have to plug something back into something else. This is the big thing that you need to know on this h value. Okay. The value of h is the opposite of what is written. Okay. That is super duper important. Okay. I cannot stress how important that is. Muy, 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 very, very, whatever, important. Okay. Now, some of this stuff seems weird, especially since we're not graphing. Look, basically, is like if we had a regular graph like this of the parabola, all these other letters just makes it move. Okay. That's really what it does. All right. So it's not, I'm not sure they understand either, lady that lives in my Apple Watch, but we're going to keep going. All right. So I've got to figure out how to shut her off. She keeps on saying she doesn't understand, and yeah, I don't get it. All right. Here's the deal. When A is positive, I would draw this. A is positive, you got like a smiley face. Okay. That means the vertex is the minimum. It's going to be the smallest thing. And the max is going to be infinity because it's going to keep going for forever. Okay. Now, when A is negative, it's a frowny face. Okay. That would make sense, right? Frown is a negative. Okay. That would mean our vertex is the max and our min is negative infinity. That means it goes on negatively forever. Okay. Lots of definitions. First thing this morning, a lot of y'all are like, okay, what does all this mean? Right? Yes. Okay. It makes more sense when we start doing it. So, deep breath in, relaxing breath out. Have I taught y'all how to do the horse lips thing? I'll show y'all later. That's not YouTube worthy. All right. So, let's look right here. Okay. Very similar to what you're going to have on your test. 4, 5, and 6 of your handout today is actually your turn. That's how your test is going to be set up for these problems. So let's look at this. Let's do this. Y equals a h minus h squared plus k. All right. So if a is the number that's in between the equal sign and the parenthesis, what is the number that's between the equal sign and the parenthesis right here? 1. Okay. Now I'm going to color code these because I normally like do this. All right. H. H is the number that's inside the parentheses. Now, it's the opposite of what's written. It's written as a +5. So what's the opposite? -5. Okay. And K is the number just out here, just kind of tagging along, you know, just, you know, doop doop doo. All right. So this number would be our, yeah, 5, just 5. All right. So our transformations. What has happened from our original thing? Okay. Just trust me. Okay. All right. So we went, and you can actually write it like this. You could actually do an arrow left 5. Ugh, that's an ugly 5. All right. Because it's negative, it goes left. All right. This is positive, so it goes up 5. Wow. You can actually use arrows because the person that's grading your test knows what arrows mean. Okay, your axis of symmetry, your AOS, this is x equals -5. Wow. Super duper hard, right, guys? Super. I mean, super duper. All right, our vertex, which is HK, which would be -5, +5. Okay. What's our max? All right, think about it. What is A? 1. A is positive. What did we just learn about when A is positive? Our minimum and our maximum. It's got the weird little symbol. Think of Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, infinity. Our max is infinity and beyond. I know some of y'all are like, I can't write that sign. That's fine. Yeah, just turn your paper, write an 8, turn it back. Okay, look, watch this. You write an 8, and you turn it around. I used to be able to grab stuff and turn it around when I had a different program. All right, now our minimum is our vertex. So I actually write this down again. Believe it or not, we're almost done. Now some of the definitions that we wrote down kind of make sense now a little bit. A little bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit. Un poquito. All right. So our H goes right here in the middle. Our K goes below it. All right. -4, -3. That's a gross looking -3. -6, -7. All right. Now, the same rules apply like we had yesterday. This is still 1A. Well, our A is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So let's see. This is very difficult. Remember, the use of calculators are encouraged. Or is whatever. Use calculators. What is 5 plus 1? 6. Okay. This is 3A. Okay, so 3 times 1. So, all right, here's this one's difficult. Some of y'all may have to take off your shoes to do this one. All right. Sorry, it's just what is 6 plus 3? No, no, no. You add the number in right here. Nah. All right. Lots of things happened. Now, did we really do anything different from the definitions that y'all had written down? No. It looks crazy, but it actually works. Wouldn't y'all love it if I just did one problem and just said, okay, y'all do the rest? Some of y'all don't even wait for me to teach. Some of y'all already start working on your own. I don't know who that might be. I've never met anybody like that. Nobody in this class. Never. Okay. Shh. Let's look at number 2. Okay. Number 2. I'm trying to not giggle. All right. What is A? Remember, A is the number between the equal sign and the parenthesis. 2. Okay. What? Who said wait, Mr. Jeffries, and then you just quit talking? Okay, well, you didn't specify, so I'm not waiting. All right. H is the opposite of this. And then K is -3. Okay. Shh. What about the exponent? Well, let's see. It's a quadratic. It's going to have an exponent. That's why it's going to be a U-shaped. All right. Transformation. All right. This A, we hadn't had an A yet that did this. All right. The absolute value of A is greater than 1. So this is actually going to stretch 2. It's actually going to stretch it by 2. You're going to see when we do our y values. All you have to do is write stretch 2. If you're confused, go back and look up here at the stuff that I told you to write. When the absolute value of A is greater than 1, then stretch. Oh. Oh. I get it now. Oh. All right. Huh? It doesn't make sense. All right. So, all right. This is a negative, so this goes left 7. This goes down 3. All right. Our axis of symmetry. Okay. This is going to be x equals -7. You know, I wonder if I'm writing x equals -7, I wonder if you would need to write that on the test for it to be right. I think you just need to do your own thing. Yeah. Okay, so now our max. What is our max for this one? What is A? Is A positive or negative? So A is positive infinity. Okay, and our minimum is our vertex. All right. So, believe it or not, and I don't know if this is the light bulb that finally went off when I said stretch 2, but think about it like this. You know how we find our y values by we do the ratio of 1a and 3a? Okay. All right. So if this one is 1a, all right, we're multiplying by 2. Okay. 1 times 2 is 2. So what is negative 3 plus 2? Yeah, negative 1. See, if our a was 1, it would just be negative 2. So we're actually making those get, okay. All right, this is 3a. So 3 times 2, this would be 6. All right, so negative 1 plus 6, 5. Uh, when we get to the your turn, you'll see, like with number 4. I think I've got it. Uh, hang on, give me a second. So the question was how many points are all right. So this is what it's looking like right now. So for number like standard form, A, B, and C, 1 point each. This, okay. All right. So for this part that we're learning today, transform like the AH and K not graded. Okay. Transformations are 4 points. Axis of symmetry is 2 points. Vertex is 2 points. Max and min are 2 points. Now the all that your chart is 5 points total. Okay, which means if you miss, each one of these blocks are half a point each. That way, if you really mess up, it doesn't super sink your grade. It's almost like I'm trying to help you be successful. That's crazy. Why, why would a teacher do that? All right. Well, wait. If you're going to the bathroom, we need our bathroom pass. Yeah, you actually have to take that because people in this class, this is the class that my pass likes to disappear in the most. Now it's kind of funny. Yesterday, y'all didn't think it was that funny because nobody in this class yesterday had to go to the bathroom, but nobody went. Shh. Okay, so shh. Number 3. All right, AH and K. What is A? What is this number in between here? -1. Our H should be -4, and our K should be 10. All right, so we finally have a negative. All right, so with our A, if we have a negative, this is, you could say we have it rotates. That basically means like it goes, I can't do my hand the right way. It goes, whoop, okay, just flips over. Negative. All right, this goes left 4, up 10. So x equals -4. Okay, now what is going on? Shh. So what? So what? Who's saying Mr. Jeffries? Mr. Jeffries. No, this is left 4. Yes. Okay. What is the A in this one? It's positive, right? What is the A in the blue one? Where does it go now? Yeah. The A actually works as a slope. Shh. Hey, hey, watch this. Shh. Okay. So let's look at this. The shh. The red one is our parent function. That is the original. Okay. The blue one is what we're working on. Okay. It's flipped. Now, can we see how it is flipped? We can see that it's moved over. The vertex is moved over. We can see how it's moved up also. Wow. Okay, good. All right. All right. Now, because our A is negative, that means our max is our vertex. And our min, it goes where? Yeah. All right. So this is 1A. Thank you for bringing my pass back. This is an awesome bathroom pass, by the way. So, shh. So this is -1. So what is 10 plus -1? 9. All right. What is 9 plus -3? Bam! And that's it. That's our lesson for today. Don't forget, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell. Who's ever doing this? Nobody's watching this. Unless you're my students that's trying to cram before the test, then they're watching this. Okay. Good stuff. Good things. Roll Tide.